Hope you're doing well. It's dark outside. I'm actually recording this at about 5:15 in the afternoon. We are in daylight savings time, so it's 6:15. It was just 6:15 about a week ago. I'm going to read a poem that we read in service recently. Give you a little insight into it after we read it. This is the poem of the unknown soldier. It's actually a poem that was in the pocket of a dead soldier that was found and then kept and recorded. You've heard it many times, I'm sure, but I find the story interesting. I asked God for strength that I might achieve. I was made weak that I might learn humbly to obey. I asked for health that I might do greater things. I was given infirmity that I might do better things. I asked for riches that I might be happy. I was given poverty that I might be wise. I asked for power that I might have the praise of men. I was given weakness that I might feel the need of God. I asked for all things that I might enjoy life. I was given life that I might enjoy all things. I got nothing I asked for, but everything I hoped for. Almost despite myself, my unspoken prayers were answered. I am among all men most richly blessed. Now, this was in the pocket of a Confederate soldier. The reason I bring that up is I want you to realize that no matter who we are or where we're at, this thing called the human condition puts us in circumstance and situations that no matter, at some point, someone will see as being terribly wrong. And I'm not here to justify the Confederacy, but I'm here to tell you that just think about it. We oftentimes look at history and we have this way of considering those people to be so evil that we would never be like that. It's exactly what Jesus said to the Pharisees in Matthew 23. He said, you talk about these prophets and how they were killed, and you yourselves are the son of the people who did it. You, by virtue of your own admission, you're saying that you would have been no different. I think that's something that kind of humbles all of us as believers, I hope. That there's a part of every fallen person in all of us. It allows us to see people not agree, not in any way condone behavior or things that are hurtful to themselves or others, but to realize that there's a part of that person's humanity that lies within my heart also. That, just as we said last Sunday, the verse that tells us to be perfect as our Father in heaven is perfect begins in terms of the paragraph in the Greek text with that you're to love your enemy and do good to those that despitefully use you. Think about it. And if you don't do that, you're no different than every other person. We can all find reasons why we're better than another person. We also, if we're honest, realize that we're not as good as we should be, and that only God Himself is perfect. And this is why in our next devotion, we're going to talk more about the finished work and how important it is. It's a common thing for us to put ourselves in a position of assuming, how can I even say it, even rationalizing to the point that we would see ourselves as acceptable in the eyes of God, when there is only truly one person who is acceptable in the eyes of God the Father, and that's His Son. And unless we see ourselves in Him, which means that we ourselves have come under the mantle of His mercy, then we're no different than the rest of humanity. We'll talk more about it next time, but think about that. A young man, we don't even know his name. He was fighting for a cause that was destructive, that thank God it was overcome, and we have our union today because of this, although I fear that that union is being dismantled on many levels. But this young man that all of us would have probably written off as being just a part of a horrendously evil belief system, perhaps just fighting for the sovereignty of his state, much like in Europe to be a French fighting against a German, or an Italian fighting against another nation, just defending his homeland, what he considered to be his homeland. We weren't there, we don't know. But what we do know is that the words that he wrote and that piece of paper in his pocket speaks to all of us of what life should be like. That the things that we desire as human beings typically are the most hurtful things. That God gives us that which is more pleasing to Him, that which produces the greater glory to Him and draws us closer to Him. I guess we could say, when Jesus said in Matthew 11 and verse 27 and on, "Come unto me," whatever God does that draws us closer to Him, so be it. Till next time, friends, God bless you.